Alright, what's up guys? It's Charlie with Mountain Man Digital. I've been hemming and hawing over this video too dang long, but the picture that I want to paint today, let me get these off my neck, they're beeping at me. The picture that I want to paint today is the difference between a site that has some truly original content and a site that looks almost exactly the same that just isn't doing it, okay? And what I want to show you guys with this is why it's so important to bring your own voice and your own ideas to your website, regardless of what your business is. I don't care if you mow lawns, I don't care if you put decks on houses, I don't care if you do plumbing, okay? You have to have some type of original idea. And I know what some of you might be saying right now, but Charlie, I'm just a plumber. I'm just a contractor. I'm just an X. I'm sure you are, but you have to have a differentiator in business. Okay, there has to be some compelling reason why folks call you instead of someone else. Okay, and it's fine if you're the cheapest, you're the fastest, you're the best, but you have to pick one. Okay, those aren't the only three. There are literally an infinite amount of differentiators. So just pick one. Okay, and more than likely this is tied in with your own values and your own feelings. So figure out what you stand for, right? For me, I want to create a company that's based around high value and high honesty, right? So I can't tell you how many people I unsell from my service. I talk to so many business owners where I say, you know, just start with this free stuff and let me know how it works out, because you got a lot of stuff you can fix. And then let's look at the stuff you can pay me for, because I don't even think you're going to need it. You know, it's a very specific business that is looking to expand in this manner. Okay? So, now, to enumerate my point, okay, to show you guys exactly what I mean about being original, let's take a look at a very spicy keyword. Chiropractor, Los Angeles, California. High population area. Lots of chiros right in the downtown area here. Okay. The number one record, we're going to skip the joint. Sorry, the joint. You're a pretty good business. Looks like you're killing it insofar as your traffic at least. We're going to look at the number two here, the chiro guy. Okay. And he, as far as I can tell, I pulled up his site right here. The only thing he really did here is he just decided to like give himself a catchy name, right? And then I bet if we check stuff like this, he's probably got a pretty good online presence. Yep. Right? Nothing crazy. 318 followers or likes, right? But he's making videos. He's posting stuff, okay? He's an original, interesting person, right? The chiro guy. That's something neat and new and interesting. And aside from that, it's the same old boring stuff, guys, right? He has original content. The site loads fast. It has interesting pages about services with his own philosophy baked into the text. Okay? It has all this great stuff that a site needs to make sure that it really stands out. Okay? But the reason why he's number two, okay, and this other site here that when you look at it is like a carbon copy. We got the awards, we got the smiling face of the doctor, we got the phone number right up here at the top, right? This one has book online too. You know, not a big deal though, because that's down here, right? Like almost a carbon copy, okay, of this other site. Has a 1-minute video, just like this one does, okay? Like the same stuff is going on here. Why is this guy the 7th record? And just to give you guys an idea of how important this stuff is, okay? So the chiro guy, he's getting 130 site hits a month just off of this keyword, okay? Dr. Stephen Becker, who has a great site, nothing wrong with it, okay? 22 hits a month, okay? So Dr. Becker's probably getting 5, 6, 7, 8 new patients a month off of his website here for this keyword, right? Whereas 1 out of 3 is kind of what I figure. You know, if it's less than that, you know, folks aren't coming to your site to hang out. You have a bounce rate problem. But that's a story for another video. 130, right? This guy's getting 40, maybe 50 new patients a month just from this one keyword from his website, right? This is enough for you to hire an associate doc. This allows you to sign your daughter up for ballet, right? It's not changing the world. What's the difference? Okay, the difference is his originality. Okay, 100%. So as you scroll on through here, even though these are breaking the cardinal rule of not having stock photography, right? Each of these actually have some original content. And then it also looks like he paid to have one of these funny generic videos made for each of them too, talking about it. And that's just another piece of original, interesting content he took the time to make that is differentiating him from everybody else, right? If we go over here, we go to conditions treated, we choose neck pain treatment, right? He doesn't have that 1-minute video, right? It sends to an email form, which is obtuse and sometimes can lead to hackers or phishing or things like that. So, you know, just small, tiny things that make it look unoriginal, right? And as I said, this guy's breaking the cardinal rule. He's putting a bunch of stock photos on here. I bet you he would rank for like another 10 to 20 keywords if he just walked around his office tomorrow with a cell phone in his hand and took a bunch of photos, right? And then posted those on the website instead, right? If he got a picture for each of these and just replaced them, right? It would completely change the way this site works. But we're not beating it up. We're showing why it's so good and why you can still just get away with bad stuff with sites and still rank number 2 in Los Angeles. It's crazy, okay? And it's really because of his originality, right? He's taking the time to talk about stuff in his own voice. That's how important that is to Google nowadays. All right, guys, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a like. Be sure to share it around with any other chiropractors or business owners who you think might find it useful. And I'll catch you in the next.